Good morning. I'm Chef David Pratt. This is Brick Restaurant in San Clemente, 216 North El Camino Real. Do rustic Italian cuisine from the farm. A lot of places. So the road to San Clemente was an interesting travel. My background is French food. I went to UCLA undergrad, culinary school, San Francisco, and then I just started working in a lot of places. Worked in San Francisco at Massa's. I worked at Douglas Organ's Laurel in San Diego, which is now Cucina Urbana. Then I went to New York. I worked for Charlie Palmer at Oriel for a short period of time. Went to Washington, D.C. for Todd English. Ran the front of the house there at Olives in Washington. Where else have I been? Connecticut, France, all over. And then decided to come back here. It was time to open my restaurant. I had opened enough big restaurants. I did Picasso at the Bellagio in Las Vegas. That was probably my biggest restaurant. And it was time to do my own, so we came back. We started looking for restaurant locations, and we looked everywhere. And I saw this place, and it was under construction. This place was under construction for years. Turns out someone had run out of money. So I always thought someone was building a restaurant. I looked in Orange, I looked in Laguna Beach, I looked in San Diego, I looked everywhere. And I found that this place was available, and it's a great opportunity. It's a great community. I didn't know San Clemente was such a great community, but I've learned that now, and it's pretty cool. So we come in here in May, and we opened, and we're off to the races. I think our guests get it. It's probably, it was a blessing that we found our way to San Clemente, because my goal, my philosophy, and where I'm at now in cooking is consistent with the values of San Clemente, you know? So I think that was a perfect marriage. I really got lucky with that. When I have a new server come in, I tell them, you know, I tell my new servers, the people you're serving, they've been here many, many, many more times than you have, you know. We have guests who come here a couple times a week, and they have for a couple years, you know. So we've got a great following. I'm blessed. I get feedback from my guests. Many of my guests have my cell phone number. So if something is off, I get a text from my guests. If something is fantastic, I get a text from my guests. We encourage communication. We're an open kitchen, you know. I stand there, I cook. My guys are cooking right with me. I'm not in the front. I try to go to tables a little bit, not too much. I prefer to cook, but it's very open, so I'm always talking to the guests. Everybody knows everybody in San Clemente, so that's fantastic. We're really fortunate that our family focus, our cooking with love, it's why we do family style service. So much of our food is center of the table. We don't split food. If someone has a salad, can we split this? It's one of the few times I say no to a guest. I bring up 2 plates and 2 forks and encourage them to share, because this is what we do. We share. We're a community. We do family style. You don't have to, you know, you can share it. There's your plates. Knock yourself out.